You thought you were buying education, but you signed up for debt. Trap 6. Expensive degrees with no ROI. Studying for debt. It was supposed to be the golden ticket. Go to college, they said. Get a degree and you'll be set for life. For generations, that advice opened doors. But today, for many, it opens a lifetime of student loan statements. Let's talk about Jennifer. She was the first in her family to go to college. A dreamer, an artist. She loved to paint, to create, to imagine new worlds. She got accepted into a well-known art school. Tuition was $42,000 a year, but the counselors said, "Don't worry, just take the loans. You'll pay it off easily once you graduate." So she signed. 4 years later, Jennifer walked across the stage with a diploma in hand and $115,000 in debt. Her first job paid $34,000 a year. After taxes, rent, and groceries, there wasn't much left. 5 years later, she still owed more than she borrowed. Now meet Jamal. He also wanted to work in tech, but instead of going straight to a university, he started with a 2-year program at a local community college. Tuition was less than $5,000 a year. He then transferred to a state university to finish his bachelor's. Total debt, $14,000. Before graduating, he completed 2 online certifications in data analysis, each costing under $500. Within 6 months of graduating, he landed a job paying $72,000. 2 different paths, 2 different outcomes. Same dream, opportunity. But here's the thing most people don't realize. Not all degrees are created equal. Not all debt is equal. And not all education guarantees return. There's a word for this. ROI, return on investment. We hear it in business, in stocks, in real estate, but rarely in education. And that's the trap. Because when you borrow $100,000 for a degree that leads to a $35,000 salary, that's not education, that's indentured servitude. Now let's be clear, education is powerful. It transforms lives, opens doors, lifts entire families out of poverty, but only when it's aligned with value, income, and opportunity. And right now, too many students are taking on mortgage-sized debt for degrees that don't increase earning potential. Why? Because we've been taught that college is always worth it. But no one talks about the cost, the interest, the stress, the lost years of wealth building. And for many, it's not just the tuition, it's the lost time, years, without full-time income, without investing, without momentum. So what's the alternative? Smart planning, bold questions, honest conversations. Before choosing a degree, ask, what's the average starting salary in this field? How much will this education cost in full? Are there more affordable paths? Community college, trade schools, online programs? Is this degree necessary for my goal, or is there a faster, cheaper route? The answers might surprise you. Right now, coding boot camps, tech certifications, and healthcare programs offer career paths with starting salaries of $60,000 to $80,000, at a fraction of traditional tuition. Electricians, ultrasound techs, cybersecurity analysts, all in demand, all respected, all attainable without crushing debt. And even if you do choose college, choose wisely. Start with general education at a low-cost community college. Transfer later. Apply for scholarships, grants, employer reimbursement programs. Live at home if possible. Take summer classes to finish early. Work part-time and pay as you go. And if you already have student debt, you are not a failure. You are not behind. You are part of a generation that was sold a dream without a blueprint. But now you know better. Start by understanding your loans. What type are they? What's the interest rate? Is refinancing possible? Are there forgiveness options in your career path? Then build a plan. Side hustle if you can. Automate extra payments. Treat it like a mission, because it is. Because freedom isn't just about no debt. It's about knowing your money is building your future, not paying off your past. So here's what I want you to hear today. Your value is not tied to a diploma. Your worth is not measured by the name on a building. And your freedom doesn't begin the day they hand you a certificate. It begins the day you choose to learn on your own terms. To build smart. To ask the hard questions. To say, I will not be trapped by tradition, I will be guided by truth. That's not rebellion. That's wisdom. That's not disrespecting education. That's honoring your future. And that, more than any degree, is what will take you farther than you've ever imagined. If this spoke to you, then you need to hear all 7. Full video is in the description.